a cold, cold call. A cold, cold call. Hey man, they're trying to get a hold of you. It's a cold, cold call. All of you, it's a cold, cold call.
All right, we are going to call Steve. A WeWork employee, Randy. A WeWork employee, and this is the Steve man. Stevester.
Steve's got a tech job. He's not doing anything this morning.
This guy's got quite the resume.
He's wearing a Lululemon full outfit.
He pledged SEC frat.
WeWork, Steve.
Stevester. Steve dog.
Steve
man.
Oh boy. Is this the Ross Bowling podcast?
Yeah, dude. I can't do it, Ross.
Yeah, is Ross Steve-O?
What are you doing?
I'm just at work, just WeWorking, keeping people in line.
What does that mean exactly?
Doing my thing.
Yeah, what do you do at WeWork?
I'm an associate on the community team. So mostly just deal with members, office members, the complaints, issues, the regular stuff. Actually, I was about to send Dave a tweet because I just got worked with our events associate, and she's got a Players Ocar pizza event on the books for July now. I'll have to send you guys the deets if you want to fly out.
Oh,
yeah, we'll consider that
I'd
for
love
sure.
to. That's really so. WeWork's gonna fly me out personally, put me up, room and board, that whole deal. That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, I'll send you the credit card.
Okay.
You just want to send that invoice back over.
Hey, it says here you did a lot of driving in an 18-month period. Why don't you tell us about that?
Yeah, I drove up to Alaska with my dog. I drove up to Seattle, a different trip, up to Maine and Canada, another trip, just whenever I can take a couple weeks off.
50,000 miles.
Always driving, always in the camping. It's a lot of miles. Just bought a car, just driving one of the newer Broncos, and I've kind of torn through it. It's a lot of mileage to kind of pile on in a short period of time.
That's
Dude,
twice
Steve,
around the globe, player.
Steve, congratulations on having the guts to go out there and get a Bronco. Not everyone out there is willing to go do that, Randy.
Some people are afraid.
Some people talk about it.
Yeah.
Once my yen goes off, I'll get one.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah. Have your yen go up in value.
Hey,
Yeah,
Steve.
Randy, that was directly at you. I could just feel the energy through the phone.
Hey, Steve, which SEC frat did you pledge?
Phi Delta Theta, of course.
Is that bottom tier at your school?
Okay. I'm not even just touching that.
Where'd you go to school?
Yeah, dude, that was a test.
I went to Ole Miss, so
Frat.
Brett and I just have a little bit of a connection that we have yet to touch.
Dude, you guys are in another world. You guys are brothers for life and fraternity brothers at Ole Miss.
Why'd you drop?
I just wanted to go through just pledgeship just for the experience, just the life building.
Pledgeship's the worst part of being in a fraternity.
It famously sucks.
It's horrible.
Did you narc after you
It
dropped
was
out?
a joke. It was a joke.
Yeah, way to go, Dylan.
No, we did lose our pledge trainers a couple times just for incidents, but it was
It's been there.
Did you guys ever get
It
written
wasn't a
up by
great
Gawker or
experience.
anything?
I also didn't want to drop like $3,000 a semester.
Ooh, it is expensive in the SEC.
Oh yeah, dude. It's like another tuition over there.
But it includes housing,
It's
right?
tough.
It
It's
does.
tough.
It does include housing, I think. But like, here's what you got to do. You got to just like drop all your classes and take the student loan money and just spend it on the frat.
Yeah. Well, brotherhood in the SEC just means more.
That's true.
So it costs more.
That's what they say. I only have like a month of experience in that realm, so I don't know that I'm the best point of view for that. Actually, I was about to send in something to the hotline, and I'll let you guys touch it while I go WeWork it with my coworkers here. But my therapist, counselor, whatever you want to call him, I think he's a little bit out of my league, and I don't think he can really relate anymore to me. So I wanted to run this by you guys. He just got to fly on a PJ out to the Masters and play with a member. He went to the Sphere and then he went on a boys trip to the Pacific Northwest and did a long week golf trip.
Jesus.
And I just don't think I can listen to somebody that kind of is doing stuff like that. He's canceling our sessions. I just feel like we're in a different league. I don't feel like there's a level of relation there.
This guy did not drop his SEC frat, I promise you. He went all the way through.
Oh, yeah. This guy's frat is
I don't understand. Like this
guy's killing it.
This guy's divulging too much information about his incredibly dope life. Like,
yeah, like how can you?
I don't
This
think
guy doesn't have
works
hardship.
that way, Dave. You're the law guy here. I study national security law, so that's not my field. I'll let Dave touch that on the HIPAA front, but
thank you.
Just a whole different ballgame there.
Yeah, I can't imagine. Like you go in, you're having a tough week, shit at work's hitting the fan, just looking to like talk to somebody, and he's like, "I'm fucking playing Bandon next week, dude. We're playing Bandon, and we're going straight from there. I'm flying across the country." Playing Augusta National.
Yeah, like coming back, catching a dad show at the Sphere.
Yeah.
What the hell?
I never know how to approach my therapy sessions from the beginning. Like when they ask, like, so how are you doing? I never know if like they want all the trauma right then. I never know if I should slow play it. Like you ask, like, oh, I'm doing pretty good. How are you? And he's like, oh, just kind of got sunburned on my boys' trip to Cabo. But yeah, is anything eating at you in the last few weeks since we've talked?
Good grief.
Huh. What's your handicap?
I'm with Dorn here. I'm just not paying for it. I can count it in my head if I want to.
That's my guy.
You guys.
Fuck yeah.
That's why Dorn's everybody's favorite.
I'm just not going to do it. I have to put my foot down somewhere, and that's where it is.
I like this Steve character.
I don't think it's that much money.
It's an inconsequential amount if you're into the game of golf.
Whatever, Dave. I don't want to hear it from you.
It's like a combo at Chipotle.
It's less than a used wedge.
Oh, Steve.
Less than a used wedge?
Yes, it's like $40.
Dave, also, what's up with the ZA court docket? We tweeted like a month and two ago about that ZA experience where I sent you guys where they gave me a $5 refund and gave me like the worst $35 pizza I've ever seen. All the cheese was completely off the box. And I haven't heard back from the ZA court about when my court date is. I'm assuming you're still going to be showing up with me to hear my case.
Well, the docket's really full right now. You're going to have to wait. Like it'll clear up towards the fall. But yeah, right now it's a little bit stacked. There's a lot of stuff happening right now in the ZA world. Did they at least hook you up with some pizza taint?
Just the candy paint, I think, is the only thing I got so far.
Well, I did see that the prosecutors saw the slid cheese and they were doing some investigative work on whether or not there was a pledge involvement or not.
Oh, I was thinking. I picked up Jets last night, and as I'm walking to my car, first thing I think about is the pledge.
Who has the pledge? Like the big one?
I think it's somewhere in the office. It might be, and we might have hid it away.
Okay.
We had to hide it from you. You're getting out of control with it.
I know.
Yeah.
I was transporting a lot of pizza.
You were moving a lot of pizza weight, buddy. Well, Steve, you're the man, dude. I hope we didn't get you in trouble. I don't know. It sounded like we might have caught you in the middle of something, putting out some fires.
I think there's a documentary on some operations around this organization. I think we'll survive. We've gone through worse.
It's very true. Yeah. Did you catch those episodes? Those were fun.
Yeah, no, they're fairly quoted. We're leaving bankruptcy this month, so if you guys need a little discount on some office space out in Austin, I'll make some calls.
Okay.
Right.
Noted.
Noted.
We might actually put Randy in one.
Yep.
in one? What does that mean?
Just add a WeWork.
Yeah, just by himself.
Randy and all his wires are going to go.
Okay.
All right, Steve, you're the
Thanks,
man.
Steve.
Later.
All right, well, I'll see you guys in New York.
Hell yeah.
Deal.
All right.
Bye.
Later. Got his ass again.
2 great calls, man.
Steve.